Hello again. I'm Susan, and somewhere running around, probably creating havoc, will be Charlie. He might join us or he might just comment from the background. Today, I'd like to show you how to make some very simple, easy gift bags. I like to use organza, which I buy on large rolls that are mainly aimed at the catering industry because they're all out as table runners for events. So you can get them in a wide range of colours, or you can use ordinary fabric. It's just that with organza, it's ideal because you don't need to hem it because it doesn't fray. Alternatively, if you've got an old neck curtain, you can cut that up and make bags out of it, repurpose them. First of all, you get a rectangle of material. I'm using 11 inches by 18 inches or 28 centimetres by 48 centimetres. So it's going to make quite a large bag, although you can make little dinky small ones. The first thing to do is fold it in half and then pin along the bottom edge. Oh, haven't got it even. Then pin up the long edge. Before you pin to the top, you get your ribbon. Your ribbon needs to be the width of your bag twice. Okay? Then fold your ribbon in half and stick a pin in. So we don't have to sew the ribbon on separately. Open your bag out, place it inside, about 1.5 inches or 3-4 centimetres from the top. Then pin it and you're ready for sewing. Because it's organza, it's quite flimsy material, I tend to sew them by hand, and it doesn't take long. You just either a very neat running stitch or back stitch along the bottom, up the side, making sure that you've sewn in your ribbon, which is on the right side. When you've done that, you turn your bag inside out, poke out the corners, and it's done. You can sew a button on there just as a bit of an ornament, or a little charm, or a little flower, anything, or just leave it plain. Scrunch your bag up and then you tie a bow. Oh, I've just dropped one on the floor. Hang on, I can't do a bow. Oh, there we go, and you've got a nice little gift bag. Second type of bag is a little bit more complex, but not much. For this, you get the same size piece of fabric. Again, you sew along the bottom and up the side, but this time you don't tuck your ribbon in. Okay, so you've got your bag. Put that to one side. You fold down, no, I need it back. You fold down your top about 1.5 inches, 4 centimetres roughly. This is where, if you're using cotton fabric or fabric that frays, you would just tuck the edge under to hem it. You pin it all the way around. There we go. And then you're going to do 2 rows of stitching. One about 1 centimetre from the top, all the way around. And then one about, I don't know, 2 centimetres or half an inch further in. So you're left with, I don't know if you can see this with the stitching, see if I can angle it. A row of stitching here near the edge and a row of stitching further down. Okay, then you turn your bag the right way out. Poke your corners down. What you do next is get a needle with quite a large eye on it, because you're going to get your ribbon, thread it, okay, and then starting at the edge where your seam is, just poke it into the gap. It's much easier with organza than fabric. Then you thread it all the way around, making sure your needle doesn't come back out. So you thread it all the way around. Now, a handy tip if you haven't got any narrow ribbon to hand is have a look in your wardrobe, because quite often on dresses, from under the armpit to the shoulder, there's nice pieces of ribbon, or on jumpers, folding it onto coat hangers. You can snip those off. If they're not long enough, you can always sew two together, just with a few little stitches, just so it holds. As you're threading, make sure you don't pull that end out, otherwise you've just got to start again. Pull it back. Oh, I've gone through my fabric there, so you need to pull your needle back and then start again. Just get it in between the two layers. Oh. Once you get back round to your seam, pop your needle out, pull your ribbon all the way around. There we go. And tie a little knot. There we go. Just even it out. The next ribbon you're going to put in at the opposite side to your seam, and you do exactly the same. You go all the way around and back out. So I've done one with two different coloured ribbons so you can see what you end up with. Okay, can you see the green ribbon and the pink ribbon? You do them from opposite sides, so then when you want to tie your bag, you just pull there. There you go. A lovely neat little gift bag. As I said before, you can do them any size. Depends on your fabric really.